Second row.
Mr. Speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Are you committed to running again for Speaker, or do you truly see your role as just getting the Republican conference through the November election?
No, I intend to lead this conference in the future. And the most important thing that we have to do right now is govern the country well, show the American people that we will and that we are. That's what we've been doing. And then I'm convinced that my number one job and responsibility is to keep and grow the House majority in November. That's my singular focus right now. We have plans for the next Congress, and we've been outlining a lot of that. But right now, it's all hands on deck, all hands on the wheel, and steering the ship of state, so to speak. So I'm honored to be able to do that. I expect I'll be doing that in the future. I'm glad to have the support of President Trump. I was down with him most recently this weekend. And all of the leaders of our party, we're united in this cause, because our objective and our mission is to save the country. And in my view, if we don't grow the House majority and we don't retake the Senate for the Republican Party and the White House, then I think we're facing very serious threats to our republic.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Some of your GOP colleagues have asked, why are you even negotiating with MTG? She's trying to remove you. Why are you entertaining her demands? I think if John Boehner were still here, he might have called her a legislative terrorist. So, can you talk a little bit about why you decided to sit down?
Well, let me address it. So yesterday I met at some length with Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas Massey. It was a good discussion. I thought it was productive. We'll visit again today. It's not a negotiation, okay? This is how I've operated as Speaker. I committed to do it before I became Speaker, and we've been doing this for the last 6 months. I reminded my conference of this just within the last hour. Everybody knows I have lengthy discussions, detailed discussions on a daily basis with members across the conference. There are 217 of us. It takes a lot of time. This is why I don't get enough sleep these days. But what it's required when you have the smallest majority in history is that you have to quite literally get everyone to work together. When you can only lose one vote on a party preference or priority, it takes a lot of time to build consensus. And so what I do every day, Scott, is almost on an hourly basis, is I hear suggestions and ideas and thoughts from members. My door has been open from day one. Everybody knows that. I mean, I spend endless hours at this. There's nothing unusual about this. I've heard Marjorie and Thomas's ideas, just like I have every day for the last 6 months, heard others. And I reminded the conference this morning, everybody has the same opportunity to do that. It's not a negotiation at all. What we're trying to do, and what my job is to every day improve processes, procedures, our policy preferences, our legislation, and make sure that we can build the right consensus to get everybody together. It takes an inordinate amount of time and a lot of patience to do that in a time like this, but I'm committed to it, and we're going to continue to do that. So I take Marjorie's ideas and Thomas's and everybody else's equally, and we assess them on their own value. And where we can make improvements and changes and all of that, we do. And that's what this is. There's nothing more than that going on. Yeah.
Mr. Speaker,
Thank
one
you.
more.
Thank you.
President Biden